It's Saturday Night Soccer at Camping World Stadium in Orlando. Tonight, the expansion Orlando Pride look to keep that unbeaten home record intact against the Western New York Flash. Good evening and welcome everybody. A perfect night in the city beautiful of Orlando for an NWSL showdown. I'm Jeff Radcliffe, and this week it's my pleasure to be joined in the booth by the head coach of the University of South Florida and former Canadian international Denise Schilte-Brown. And Denise, happy to have you along. Two teams that are tied in the standings facing each other, both with identical 2-2 records, but that's really where the similarities end.
Absolutely. You know, I think it's going to be an exciting game. The Western New York team, always changing, ever changing, keeping us on our toes, not sure what to expect. In reverse, our Orlando Pride finding some rhythm. The same lineup for the second game in a row. Really excited. I think it's going to be a great night.
Well, the New York Flash have scored 3 goals this season, and Sam Mewis, the U.S. international, has scored 2 of those 3.
Sam Mewis could be the difference for Western New York tonight. I think, you know, I really think that she has the work rate. She's tough to find. They have an extra player in the midfield. Really going to have to be the one to watch tonight.
If you look at the formation for the Orlando Pride, Jose Berlanger on the right, as it is an unchanged lineup, as you already mentioned. A player that really doesn't get a lot of the credit for what that back line's been able to do.
Absolutely, yet she is dynamic. She is such a great player. I love watching her come out of the back. She's relentless with coming out of the back. She's great in small spaces, great in big spaces, and we have not seen the best of her yet. She is an extraordinary 1v1 player, can slip some great balls. We've mostly seen her serve balls, but I expect more from her as she moves forward with this team.
Tom Sermani is the head coach, former U.S. and Australian national team coach. His Pride will be facing a team with 3 changes to the lineup as you look at what the Flash are presenting.
Yeah, these changes are, you know, typical for them, I think. You know, I don't know that Western New York has found a rhythm. I think they're just looking for results. A big change with Adriana Leon out. I think it's going to be exciting.
Of course, the Flash, coached by Paul Riley, a Liverpool, England native, spent the last couple of seasons as a head coach of the Portland Thorns.
I think it's interesting that their center backs and their back four has been consistent. I really feel like that's where they're trying to build from, and that's something to watch tonight, that partnership between Abby and Abigail in the back.
The third member of our crew is Mackenzie Thurkill. She's got a report from the touchline right now.
That the Flash present them with problems they have yet seen this season. He said it's been difficult coming into this game since they do have a different rhythm and flow the past 3 games. He said they bring a bit of an element of surprise and even made the comparison that them facing the Flash is the way people feel about facing the Orlando Pride. You just don't know what you're going to get, guys.
Thank you very much, Mackenzie. Look forward to hearing from you the rest of this matchup. We'll be back with kickoff between the Western New York Flash and the Orlando Pride. It is Saturday Night Soccer in the NWSL here in Orlando.
A nation of thousands. A nation founded on the belief that expectations are not to be met, but defied. A nation of winners. This is Lion Nation. Indulge in exclusive content, behind-the-scenes interviews, and monthly documentaries. In Lion Nation, you get access to things money can't buy, including once-in-a-lifetime on-field experiences. Help make crucial club decisions by casting your vote. Spend reward points on experiences, auctions, and more. And all profits from Lion Nation will be invested back into the product on the pitch. Don't miss your chance to be part of something bigger. Join Lion Nation.
Tell us we are weak. It will make us strong.
We are tough.
We are fearless.
We are relentless.
Tell us we can't do it. We will prove you wrong.
We are determined.
We are powerful. Pride is never giving up.
Pride is fighting till the end.
Pride is not only what we have,
It's who we are.
We have Orlando Pride. Do you?
Back in Orlando, Western New York Flash, Orlando Pride getting set to kick off here at Camping World Stadium. It will be the Pride in the purple, and the Western New York Flash and their keeper Sabrina D'Angelo, the Canadian Youth International, will defend the goal to our north. Flash will be decked out in the traditional color of their parent company of Salins, so it's going to be black and red with the yellow logo, and of course Orlando in the purple with the Crown, the supporter group, behind them for this first half.
It looks like a great crowd tonight.
Our referee, Levi Rippey, he signals the start of this one, and we're underway in Orlando. Game 5 of the NWSL season as Kaylin Kyle will take possession in the middle and send the long ball forward. Again, it is Alex Morgan and Sarah Hagan, and a pairing up top. So again, an unchanged lineup from the team that beat Seattle in impressive fashion a week ago, 2-0.
Yes, and we're going to get to see how our two midfielders for Orlando deal with their three, and especially with Sam Muse in the middle. She's a hard-working player.
Second home game in a row here for the Pride as another long ball is forward, picked up in the center of the park. He played back to that center back pairing of Dahlkemper and Urseg.
Here we go.
And turned over immediately, and here come the Pride on the attack. Whitteman sends it in, held up top of the 18, right outside the arc. The ball was headed the way of Alex Morgan, and
yeah, it's too bad. That was a really decisive pass by Sam. It was well delivered. I just would have liked to see Hagan turn and have a shot there. I don't think it was necessary to make the extra pass.
And this is one of the bigger pitches in NWSL, 120 by 75, and the turf, I'm sure, is a stark contrast to what Western New York is used to playing on. Of course, they've only played the one home game, but there is an adjustment period, and we saw that with Seattle last week with a lot of balls skirting out past the end lines.
Yeah, hopefully a huge advantage for the Orlando Pride here.
Spencer plays the ball forward. Hagan will try to run on from this left flank. Will be closed down, cut it to her right foot. Now to the left, will go to the line. And service is in behind for a goal kick. Nice defense shown by Dahlkemper.
I would like to see more Orlando players in the box for that potential service. We only had the two in the box. It would be good to get another midfielder in there.
Sabrina D'Angelo out of Welland, Ontario. Not too far from your old stomping grounds, right?
Exactly. A lot of good Canadians out there tonight.
Denise will certainly have a good perspective on all of this. A little northern flair as well.
Yeah.
Morgan will run on, try to split the defenders as that combination with her and Hagan continuing to mature and develop. Berlanger now go to the outside, and Jaylene Hinkle scored last week. One of the 3 goals this year so far for Western New York. In fact, 2 of them from the spot. Only 1 from the run of play. Yeah. And that was the winner by Mewis last week late.
Hopefully Jose sets the tone early with getting forward, and it looks like she's trying.
Ashlyn Harris invites the pressure. Ashlyn Harris now 3 weeks running the save of the week in the NWSL.
Definitely helpful, right?
She was saying in the media that not exactly a welcome thing. It's great to be recognized, but I really don't want to be making saves like that every week.
Right, exactly.
Her opposite, D'Angelo, will send the long ball, and again, too far out in front as Western New York trying to adjust to the pitch here. Ball into Kaylin Kyle.
Here we go. We like this. Good build.
Spencer. Holding the ball at her feet, cuts it back in.
Good to show some patience.
Kyle holds up the pressure and double teamed, and it's taken away. Mewis
on
the
the
right
ball.
side. Here's a cross right to the spot. It gets through, and Harris will cover it up eventually. He was escorted all the way by Alloway, but
what a delivery, though. That was an incredible delivery by Mewis, and I like the idea to leave the ball. I think she should have looked over her shoulder to make sure she had a teammate behind her, but it was a great ball.
Ball again to Morgan. We'll catch up. We'll go out for a throw. Western New York.
It'll be interesting to see if New York is a little bit more direct, being on the turf, being away, and having yet again another change in their lineup. It might make more sense for them to be a bit direct.
Neither of these teams have played to a draw this year. You wonder if that's the aim of New York, Western New York, trying to get a point out of here.
Wow, there's some serious speed.
By the ball and the player.
Yeah, exactly.
And the forwards are Williams, McDonald, Doniak, who's making her second start.
Okay. We definitely have to find a little bit of rhythm back here, but it's early.
A throw to Western New York, and the Flash in the attacking third. Anticipating a long throw here, by the way, everybody's setting up, and it's driven in.
Wow,
excellent
that is
job
a
off.
dangerous throw.
Jessica McDonald, known for that.
Yeah, extremely dangerous.
Belanger trying to get out, does earn the throw in for the Orlando Pride.
And they have a high line, New York, so they're not gonna let Orlando build tonight. We try to keep the pressure on.
And it's about how you adapt to that too, recognizing that's how they're playing you, right?
And here we go. They're definitely not wanting Orlando to build.
Monica looks up, moves it to Catley right at the halfway line. Now Kyle. Ball forward to stretch things.
Good.
Over the top.
Just have to show a bit more patience, because once they are trying to put an initial press, but then once you get a hold of the ball, I think they can go backwards and keep it a little longer.
Kemper plays it back to her keeper, D'Angelo, now Urseg. And will invite the pressure.
Yeah. Dangerous when it's Alex Morgan running at you.
An unenviable position.
Absolutely.
New York trying to counter, and
okay, and here we go.
Step up by Catley to Kyle. Now Spencer keeping it at her feet, who holds the ball up so well even for her size.
It looks like Orlando continues to try to go up this left side of the field, and we haven't had too much success. It'd be nice to see them switch it and try the other side of the field, because again, I think getting Jose forward is definitely one of their best weapons.
Just to boot this away. Good bit of wind here tonight too in Orlando. That will affect things even more, as now Whitteman will race around the corner.
Oh.
Nicely defended, and getting out of trouble was Hinkle.
Good pressure.
Orlando has possession now.
Oh, and that's where you'd like to see Josie do more on the ball. Don't get rid of it so quickly. Use her ability to take people on.
McDonald right at the corner of the 18. Defense is back for the Pride. McDonald on her right foot will send it away, and it's off target.
Well defended as well. She kept her feet moving. You know, I think she tried to block the ball at the right time.
Does yield a corner kick, first of the match for the Western New York Flash.
Oh, I don't know if I saw a corner kick there, did you? No, I do not think that was a corner kick, but
you hear the crowd react.
Yeah, I don't think the crowd thought it was a corner either.
Mewis will go to this near corner to take.
And I do think Western New York is trying to capitalize on their set pieces, so they've probably put a lot of time into this area of their game, so Orlando's has to be on their toes.
For the delivery, an in swinger to the near post, headed out just to make sure.
Yeah.
Not going to play any games in there inside the 6.
I was just going to say, it was smart. Well defended.
Take 2. Ball to the back post this time, headed over the top, or just off to the left as well.
Wow.
And it'll be a goal kick.
Dangerous, though.
No doubt. All right, in our 9th minute, no score between the Western New York Flash and Orlando Pride, first ever meeting.
There was about 3 players going for that ball. That was definitely. Look at 2 New York players got up for that ball.
Harris forward. Western New York trying to get a piece of this game, and now they'll have a free kick.
Yeah, again, I don't know if I agree with that, but we'll see.
And our referee Levi Rippey is assisted by Amanda Ross, Jasmine Peralta. The 4th official on the near touchline is Trent Van Heitzman.
Looked to me like she got all ball there.
Not necessarily a dangerous spot to take this, but Dahlkemper will step up. 2010.
And again, the way they look committed in the air, I think any of these balls can be dangerous.
We'll leave it along the right side to Elizabeth Eddy, the right back. And the cross will not get through Jasmine Spencer. That gets a big round of applause. We'll go to become the 3rd corner of the night, though, for the Flash. Or no, it's a throw-in, excuse me. Yeah, long throw.
Almost the same for them, though.
Exactly.
Oh, it's a short one.
Rolling to sleep, and then McDonald zigged when she should have zagged.
Maybe they should stick with the long one.
I was about to ask you, though, you know, as a college coach, I'm sure you see that, whether it's a flip throw or a long throw, that really changes things for a set piece, really, in the women's game.
Oh, 100%, and I feel like you see it more and more. I mean, it's actually players are training to have that in their repertoire. It makes it really difficult. And the control you have with the throw is far greater than you do with a kick, so it's dangerous.
Kyle picks it up at center of the park. Hagen will hold it up.
Again, coming down the left side. I'd like to see them come down the other side.
Belanger waiting by herself on the far side, waiting for a switch that's not going to come, at least not here. It'll be a throw.
Yeah.
Spencer trying to get out of trouble. Missed tackle there and mugged from behind that time, and it will go the way of the Pride.
Let's see an early ball. Can we get it to the other side now?
Kyle, the Pride of Saskatoon, starts things off. Now Monica, the Brazilian, over to the Australian national teamer Alloway. And the Canadian.
All right, let's see if they can generate some opportunity on this side.
And the negative ball back to Alloway. Nice touch. Makes the turn, sends it into the center circle. Takes a deflection. Edmonds with the touch. And now we'll play Jasmine Spencer forward. She can catch up.
Dangerous. Oh.
Touch left her, but she continues to track back. She'll make the turn. Crosses away to the back post. Whitteman is there inside the 18. Letting it for Morgan, a bouncing ball handled by D'Angelo.
Wow, that was amazing for Spencer to make something out of that. You know, she had that opportunity, took a bad touch, stayed with it. Great service, and that time you saw good numbers in the box. That's what Orlando needs to do to be successful.
Reminded me of a play a few weeks back for Orlando City when Breck Shea had a stumble, a poor touch, and then it led to a goal against the Portland Timbers.
And really, New York needs to do something better than leaving Morgan that free in the box, because that's her bread and butter right there, and that could have easily been a goal.
Anna Kennedy is that fulcrum in the middle of the park, the pivot, and then the ball coming in towards McDonald, but it is Harris off her line to scoop it up.
She's so sure when she comes out like that. There's a lot of confidence.
All the goals for the Western New York Flash have come from defenders or midfielders this year. Not one of the forwards have struck, and we don't want to see that tonight if you're a Pride fan.
But look at already, you can see the Pride, they have some rhythm. They're a little bit more relaxed here as the game settles in. I say that as they kick it away, but they are getting a little bit more relaxed.
It's the commentator's curse that you're going to learn quickly about. D'Angelo long ball, measured up in the center. His fall to Michaela Hahn, who's getting her 4th start. She's a Florida native out of Titusville, wearing number 2.
She's doing
I'm sure she's got a big crowd here to root her on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Former FSU Seminole.
It looks like the Western New Yorker winning more of the balls in the midfield out of the air. I mean, Orlando's doing well at center back to win those balls, but losing every ball in the 50-50 ball in the middle of the field could start to add up to be a problem.
Flicked back. Not a bad effort for Western New York, but Harris has it. She'll urge numbers forward. Play it direct.
The Pride could get out of the back a little bit quicker there when Ashland has the ball.
Kyle steadies. Edmonds.
Here we go. We get the overlapping run. Oh,
overshot Catley.
Good effort.
Throw will come from Elizabeth Eddy, the Costa Mesa, California native.
It's, this side of the pitch is getting a lot of action, isn't it?
They're going to wear it out.
They are.
Getting out of trouble there. Flash on the run again. Mewis sends it forward.
Mewis on the ball.
And catches back up. Good inside outside passing. That one gets away, but it did take a deflection on its way out. No. Pride will have the throw. Catley deep in their own half to Monica.
Again, I like to see this confidence from Orlando to keep it a little longer, but
long ball snuffed out. Edmonds dropped back to take it away. Here's Whitteman. The ball at her feet. Berlanger running forward. Will go long again. Now Hagan trying to cause some problems. Alex Morgan keeps it alive. Hagan backtracks back to Morgan. Overshoots her.
And I'd like to see them capitalize on Jose a little bit more. Find her in that space.
Paul Kemper played the long ball out. At the foot of Doniak.
Here we go. Well, one back.
Kaylin Kyle. Whitteman, the rookie. The 1st round pick, number 10 overall, had a big game against Seattle. That one just out of the reach of Jasmine Spencer. Will come back on a throw-in for Western New York.
It does look like Spencer has the advantage on pace out there, so they can capitalize on that a little bit.
Holloway studies up, sends it forward off the chest of Kyle. Now Spencer again. Tried to reach out with the left leg, not far enough. Needed a couple of more inches.
She looks a little frustrated, like she wants that at her feet. But her hips are facing forward, which would tell her teammates she actually does want it in space. She probably just needs to get her feet moving before they play the ball.
Switched left. Hinkle. The overlap is there. McDonald settles. Jogs a bit. One step over to the left. Comes in and did take a deflection back, I believe, off of Alloway, but Harris was up to the challenge once again. But a hold your breath moment here for the Orlando Pride.
It looked like it took a little bounce right before it got to the Ashland, did it?
Soon enough as she sends it away. Again, in your conversations with Tom Sermani this week, it was kind of a bit of an unknown. They're not a team that features a lot of the big international stars.
Yeah, Tom said that he doesn't typically have to watch, 3 matches to analyze a team, but there's been so much change on the Western New York team that he's had to go through all 3 matches to try to find their rhythm.
Great service from Whitteman as it challenged D'Angelo to come off her line.
Game is starting to open up now. You see both teams a little stretched right now.
As a former player, do you like playing a wide open game? Is this the fun kind of thing to do?
I think it depends where you play. As a forward, absolutely.
Yeah, you like to run up and down?
As a midfielder trying to cover that much space, not so much,
It's all about perspective.
It is, right?
Kyle will play it forward and not spot where Alex Morgan can do anything with it. Monica in the center of the park.
Good turn.
Winneman tried to play the through ball to Alex Morgan.
Could have been a very dangerous ball if she played that seam, right?
Lewis.
Jose taking a big risk being on the outside of that player. If that was a better ball, she would have been beat.
Right place, right time.
Yeah.
Alloway. Lewis.
She's looking for an entry ball. There she goes.
Well, the turn ball will not come.
No, just
Lewis, the flag goes up. She's offside.
That was a late step there from
Lynn
Catley.
Williams.
Yeah.
Should we take another look?
Let's see. Just at the last minute, she steps forward. Did you see that? Catley at the last minute and catches her offside, but very savvy for her to get that on time and catch the player offside. Smart player, good vision.
If she doesn't do that, Williams is in on Ashlyn Harris one-on-one.
Absolutely. If she was a hair later, they would have been in a lot of trouble.
Spencer take the ball back.
God, she is feisty, right? Her first touch seems to be escaping her a little bit, but she's so tenacious to get the next one.
Switch is made to Berlanger. Cuts it back in. Nice control.
Yeah, there you see the feet, that she has that capability to really be a dangerous player.
You see a lot really on both edges on the defensive side. Both fullbacks get forward and really are really good on the ball. And matter of fact that you've got Berlanger, who's played forward most of her career.
Yeah.
And Steph Catley, Coach Sermani's been toying with moving her forward.
Yeah.
Monica.
Oh,
the long ball.
Alex
Now Morgan will run in on it. Got away. D'Angelo just sent it high into the air. Could not quite clear it. Kyle. And fouled from behind. Free kick, Orlando Pride.
Well, looks like the ref was thinking about that a little bit before he called it, and it's a little bit far to be too dangerous.
Let's wait to see if there was an advantage to be gained.
No, questionable.
Free kick from about.
Yeah, this is far.
Oh, now it's quite deep.
It's moved it back another 5 yards there, it looks like.
At least 40 away.
Yeah.
So is this try to serve a ball over the top and
I don't think so.
There?
I don't think so. I think they should try to keep it and get a little deeper for a better quality service.
And that's exactly what they'll do.
Good decision.
Winneman with the service. D'Angelo climbed the ladder.
Would have been nice maybe if the ball actually played into Winneman was a bit farther in front of her and she could have taken a bigger touch and could have been a bit more dangerous.
This will be Urseg. Drive it forward. Got to take that challenge right. Alloway did so.
Nice, yeah. Here we go, good confidence.
Catley racing to the touchline. She won't get there.
And that's where the turf is difficult. Just doesn't stop running.
Skips. Donald will not take this throw. Leave it for Eddie. Not far enough upfield to.
No, I don't understand why they're not. I would still take that long throw from there. That was one heck of a throw, wasn't it?
All into space. Tracking back is Hahn.
Great ball. You see it takes that funny bounce. Did you see the funny bounce on the turf? Not easy to read.
Trying to get out of trouble, Jose. One battle ensues.
There we go.
Jose's got it. Winneman pings it forward.
Out of trouble.
Hagan did not catch it. McDonald trying to split the defenders. The gap closed quick.
You haven't seen Western New York really try to keep it in the back there. They definitely are just trying to get it forward quickly.
Spencer in the center of the park.
Good ball.
Kyle.
Very good ball.
Running at that back line. Tries to skirt it through to Morgan. Showing a little frustration there with the delivery.
You know, it's still an early relationship between Spencer and Morgan, but if they can work it out, they've had so many this season, just inches off from connecting. But once they connect, I think it's going to be quite dangerous for teams. Oh, I like that idea with Jose coming forward, but it wasn't a great bounce ball.
And you see Apple, Sarah Hagen, who had her first goal last week, a little frustrated with her touch there on that one.
Yeah.
But again, you've got the turf to deal with. You've got the wind as well, which will change things too.
I actually like Hagen wider in the 4-3-3. I like her. I like the connection between her and Jose, and the two. I feel like it seems like they can't use her as well, you know. But when things open up and Sanderson comes in, I feel like that they make that switch.
Flag stays down here, but there'll be no fuss, no muss, as Williams won't catch it. Catley to throw. Edmonds coming in. That's where it goes to Edmonds.
They don't make it easy to get out.
Shield and sent forward out of play. That will back it up some. And it will be McDonald to take this. Jessica out of Phoenix, Arizona. Seen some time in the youth national team setup for the United States.
Okay, and here we're going to get to see that throw again.
UNC product drills it back in right at the corner of the 6-yard box.
Again,
falling to a dangerous spot too.
It is dangerous again, yeah.
Whitteman.
Oh, here we go.
Ball in to Apple.
Great
Hagen
counter.
turns and slips. Intercepted by Edmonds.
Nice.
Got some pub this week in the Orlando Sentinel. Ball played forward, too far for Alex Morgan.
But that was a great ball into the seam. Very decisive. Alex made a great run, and that's the kind of ball you want to see Spencer play into Alex a little bit more often, and you'll see some dangerous runs.
Throw to the Pride. In our 26-minute no score, this team's had some good looks at things. A couple of good half chances. Kyle has it. As the Pride hold it in the attacking half. That one got by Monica. She'll turn on the Jets to catch it before it goes out. Now we'll have to figure it out and can't.
And they capitalize on this.
Long throw, Edmonds covering the space, left behind. Mewis shakes her off. Mewis is on goal, sends it back to the spot, off the top of the crossbar. Second ball in, which is always dangerous. McDonald couldn't do it. They got a third ball in over the top, and you know Western New York is going to be killing themselves for not taking advantage of an open net.
What a ball by Mewis. She has got such tremendous vision, great delivery. And to capitalize on that ball, again, this is part of Western New York. This is what they're trying to establish for themselves. Any kind of set piece, they're going to try to take advantage of. That was excellent.
Shaky defending here for the Pride in the early going. Alloway will catch it. Pressure being put on.
You know, I really thought she thought she was going to catch that before it went out of bounds, and then she was a little off balance, and they capitalized on a quick throw. And was a bit unlucky.
They're playing the long ball. Settling under Eddie. Flick on by McDonald. Out to the right side, Williams wearing the number 9. And it will go in behind for a goal kick for the Pride.
And there wasn't too many numbers in the box there. It wasn't a great service, but much a back and forth game, a little bit more build from the Pride and a little bit more direct from New York, but both exciting in the final third.
Spencer will chase, and
she keeps it in.
No, the flag went up here. As Catley looked back, are you kidding me? Are you serious? That was the look she gave.
Yeah, Kyle is still arguing over there. She's not sure.
Will be a throw to Western New York. McDonald. Of course, the NWSL just 4 years old, but the Flash, a big place in women's soccer as far as their history. Champs of the W League in 2010, the WPS in 2011, the WPSL Elite in 2012. Still trying to replicate things here in the NWSL.
Yeah, great soccer culture.
They did win the Shield in the first year.
That was a great ball by Alex.
Hagen gets the edge. She'll be fouled. This will be a free kick.
That could be a card, actually. The ref is thinking about it.
Murphy is at least going to have a conversation.
I think it might have deserved more than just a conversation, but she really did take advantage of her. Look at, pauses her, gets around her. Eeh, it's a bad foul. Let's see how they can capitalize on this opportunity. It's deep. This could be a dangerous spot, although Western New York has proven to be good in the air so far.
Catley will serve this up with the left foot, expecting an out-swinging ball. Numbers running into the box.
And
took the deflection, saved D'Angelo, second ball.
Oh,
So
and
a great
Alex
chance for the
there.
Pride. Spencer.
Here we go, they still have the ball and they got a lot of numbers forward.
Edmonds. Catley. What a great chance for the Pride.
Oh, this is not good. That was a shank and they could capitalize on it and they don't.
Edmonds runs back. Belanger, Whitteman, right at the halfway line into Kyle on the square ball. Keep the triangle going.
That was a very exciting opportunity for the Pride and the rebound was there and it was very close to a goal. So
free header that D'Angelo was able to save.
Yeah, it was a great save. It's been a fun game of opportunities so far.
Alex Morgan, nice steadying touch. Ball forward as she was trying to find Catley, didn't quite get there. Spencer and McDonald. Now Kyle doing battle, a step-in challenge there on McDonald.
And Spencer again, you know, she doesn't always get the first one, but she just keeps going. She won that ball back. That was the difference there.
Will be headed out of play by Eddie.
Sure, Orlando City wishing they had one of those throws.
I have one now with Catley. Morgan to her left. That's where she opts to go. Catley.
Good reaction to get back into the pitch after she threw the ball.
Well, switches it to the other corner. Hagen inside the box. They'll chip it to the back post and out of play. And Hagen will slowly get back to her feet.
Good fight though. You know, she really made something out of nothing there. Here's the replay. Again, it was, you know, the came off her face and she stayed with it, striking it well with her left foot. She just got underneath the ball. If she had just gotten over it, I think that would have been on frame.
D'Angelo, keeper with some exciting moments. Her counterpart, Ashlyn Harris, the same thing.
Yeah. I have been really impressed with Muse. I think she's a talented player.
And that's one way to stop Jasmine Spencer. And now a hook of the jersey there. Edmonds will go into the book.
Well, she earned that one.
Rippey not inclined to agree initially, but then walks away.
The crowd doesn't seem happy, but
wondering where the foul was on Spencer, I'm sure, is what she was saying. Is the captain, Alex Morgan, going to the ref and saying the same thing.
Yeah. Just feeling like a tit for tat there, right? Here we go. Ashlyn Harris far out of her box. She's in a good position.
Comes in the 32nd. And Spencer will get it out of trouble. Hagen dropping back. Ball nearly getting through it. It does. And it'll be just sent wide by Alloway. Plays it smart.
A little lack of communication there by the back four to let her sneak through. And we're going to see the long throw again.
Edmonds here as we've played over a half hour. That one an arcing ball Takes a second flick to the back post. Ashlyn Harris has to hustle. She's got it.
Jose did a good job of getting her body between the player and the ball, but you never know whether to clear it or wait for your keeper because you don't have eyes in the back of your head, right? There you go. There's that turf again. That's the third time this game that turf monster has gotten the better of them.
And you would think the Pride are used to it a little bit by now. In fact, they do train here each week. They have a game for a couple of.
But to be fair, they're trying to play in the back and they're trying to keep it. So that mistake is going to happen more often for them than it would for
if
Western New York.
you have more possession and you're attempting more passes, you're going to miss more passes.
Yeah, exactly. That one, this was kind of a big mishap. So we'll see.
This will be the corner kick. Delivery on its way from the left foot.
Oh, look at this.
All the way back. Changing it up a little bit. Spencer went out, close it down. The long ball is handled by Ashlyn Harris.
I think the intent was just a short chip to the top of the 6 and she overhit the ball. And actually her players didn't react to the service either. So I think either way Ashlyn was going to get that ball. You can see the players are starting to slow down a little bit. So now is usually a good time for a coach if they are going to make any changes in the first half to make it now.
Belanger along that left side. Doniak will go to the far touchline and be saved in. Western New York has proven to be dangerous here in this first half.
Yeah.
Lewis.
They just don't mess around. They get it to the other half of the field as quick as possible, and that's where they try to keep it.
There's no playing games.
There's no playing games.
As Kennedy tries to be the outlet. A 1-2 with McDonald, who was running. Kennedy, the Australian international.
Again, you look at Sam Muse, who's always finding really dangerous center points, always looking over her shoulder. And when she is on the ball, she creates things. She makes things happen.
Belanger. So back inside. Now we'll have some space to take.
Yeah, let's see her go.
Studies up, sends it to the wide side.
I'd like to see her continue her run because she was definitely going to maintain possession there, but.
Good 1-2 between Hagen and Whitteman.
Good decision.
Kyle. And the ball for Morgan. Good job to come back and get it. Hagen holds it up, plays it out. So all the way on that right side is Morgan. Sends the ball into the corner, the 18. It's intercepted.
They could have shown a little patience there. I think they had 2 supporting midfielders in good positions, and now they're getting countered.
McDonald to the byline. She'll catch it. Just keep it in. Closed down by Alloway. Sends it back to the spot again.
Good look.
Eddie.
Oh,
into Mewis.
That was an excellent turn.
And Catley is limping.
Oh, lucky. They're lucky there. Catley bit a little hard on that, and it was a really good sell.
See what.
Catley is definitely limping.
Well, Tom Sermani down in the technical area, frustrated with perhaps some of the decisions in this one, and our Mackenzie Thurkel has more.
Type of coach to really get vocal, but he's been sharing some words with the 4th official, especially after Crispin Edmonds received his yellow card. He made it mention that that's not the first foul that Western New York has had, and has even made the comment that they might be seeing a different game than what the coaches are seeing.
Good point. Thanks, Mackenzie. It's tough to get Tom Sermani up in arms and get him actually even up.
You know, it's just been this last 10 minutes, the ref has just made some real questionable calls, and they're all going in Western New York's favor. So I think he put his coffee down and he's getting animated, right?
Yeah, and McDonald catches up.
Again, second time. She's
Monica backpedaling. Will go to the right side, sending it forward. Alloway was there, so was Ashlyn Harris.
I think Orlando needs to learn from that. She's served that same move to them 3 times.
Well, the standard mitigating response when referring to maybe a referee that's not making the calls is that it's a tough job. And we certainly see things a little bit differently from our vantage point.
Yeah.
don't have the benefit of replay like we've got, but I'm sure Coach Sermani very close to the action.
Yeah. I don't have too much sympathy for the refs.
This will be Dahl-Kemper. And offside.
Catley is very good at reading that and not.
Now Catley getting forward. They try to find her. Kyle cannot.
I would say tonight that's been a little bit difficult for the Orlando team. They haven't been able to get those outside backs beyond the back four.
Again,
they've been very dangerous.
That one on frame, just off target to the left, and another good build-up. You can see how they're trained to send that ball back to the spot and have somebody running there
every time. But I mean, their individual, move to get behind the back four has been there for Western New York, where Orlando City is struggling to get their outside backs behind their back four or individually beat their back four. It isn't happening as often.
Pride.
Here we go again.
6 minutes before halftime. US forward. Send the run from McDonald again.
McDonald's been very dangerous in this last bit of the half.
Feel their confidence growing as we get closer and closer to halftime. Here's Edmonds.
Definitely a shift in the game here as Western New York has taken advantage of catching those balls before they've gone out of bounds.
In the center of the park, Kennedy converted a center back, 5'9". That's a nice piece to have in the center of the midfield.
It is, and
to kind of run the show.
And her feet have been great. I mean, she really hasn't been turning over the ball at all.
Switched over to Elizabeth Eddy, USC Trojan. Holloway. Edmonds will take it from Kyle on the square ball. Will step up and be pushed from behind. That's an easy free kick.
That was a foul. I don't know, the way she pushed her, I'm sure Tom would have liked a little bit of a warning there as well.
See him making the gesture down there too.
It's like they're getting off a little easy, I think.
Yeah.
Should have had a little chat at least.
Some reaction from the crowd on seeing it on the Jumbotron. Whitteman, this Western New York team, very physical.
Yeah.
And the Pride will have a throw.
I think that physicality has been part of the issue with Orlando being able to have the time to get their outside backs all the way forward. They're so physical on the forwards, there's no time to get that overlap in.
Kyle.
Alex Morgan.
Morgan was dealt with again by Dahl-Kemper.
Yeah, they're doing a good job on him.
All the way into D'Angelo, right at the 6.
They really never let Alex get that first clean touch. They just give the bump every time and then
get in her head.
Yeah, I think Alex seems to be dealing with it fine, but it seems like that's a bit of the game plan, to give her a bump every time.
Certainly used to it in the international game.
Yeah.
So glad you're with us here. It's NWSL on YouTube. I'm Jeff Radcliffe, joined for the first time this season by Denise Schulte-Brown of University of South Florida, former Canadian international. Certainly enjoying watching Berlanger and Kyle.
And D'Angelo.
Among others. And Leon not even in the game.
Yeah.
She started 3 games so far. She's in the 18 for Western New York. Adriana.
Surprising, really.
University of Florida product. Now some pressure being put on by the Pride captain. Now Spencer. Edmonds.
Great turn by Edmonds.
Kyle.
And Jose on the ball. Can she take him on?
Berlanger will send it on frame, and going low, diving left is D'Angelo.
Again, I know I've already said this, but she can do more. She has that capability of beating the one player that she needs to there to get a better look on frame. She's just playing it too early. Too safe.
43rd minute. No goals, but plenty of action here at Camping World Stadium in Orlando. Berlanger will go out for a throw for the Western New York Flash. Abby Ursig, New Zealand captain. Into the center of the park again. Kennedy to the right side. Mewis will just catch it.
They always catch it.
Another service
Oh
right in the spot. Trying to deal with it. Alloway will clear it out.
That is literally like the 4th time that has happened.
It's like there's a magnet right at the penalty spot where all the balls that are crossed in from the near side are going.
And Western New York, you know, the ball for Orlando City, they haven't been able to catch it as it's rolling, but Western New York has caught it every time and capitalized on it.
Pride in a defensive slugfest right now.
Yeah.
Get out of their own end.
I think they'd like to get out of this half and regroup.
Certainly options on the bench to maybe change shape, formation, personnel, you name it.
Yeah. I just think a conversation about getting this relationship a little bit cleaner here.
Whitteman into Edmonds. Edmonds running with the ball to the left. Spencer with some space to work. Cuts it right back. Edmonds inside the 18, going towards it. Touch failed her a second now. Apple is in.
Oh, what an opportunity. And that looks like Apple is down. That was a
crunching challenge,
yes.
too.
I mean, it looked like a fair challenge, but it was hard.
She is up.
Great move. And Apple is there.
Trying to toe poke that one past D'Angelo.
Yeah, that was very good.
Being told 1 minute of stoppage time here as we're in our 45th minute.
What a momentum changer right at the end of this half. Just as we're saying that they need to get out of the half, they change things up. So
right side, the run comes. Whitteman putting on the pressure.
yeah, Orlando City definitely putting on pressure right here at the end.
Belanger. Cross is in the Morgan, tries to head it forward.
If she just was a little cleaner on that touch.
Catley and Sam Mewis.
She has had her hands full, hasn't
Gladiator battle.
She has. It's been very physical between the two of them.
Wow, and Edmonds played a 1-2. Now Alloway will have space. We'll take it.
Jose's been playing very narrow in the game, and the width has
turned over right at the halfway line.
been coming by Whitman.
Stoppage time, opening half, no score.
And a little lucky on the positioning there.
Edmonds trying to find Morgan at wrong-footed or just a touch.
And she slipped. I've only seen Orlando kids slip tonight as well.
Mewis.
Good tackle.
By Catley.
Catley has not given up, though. She's been hard every time on that tackle.
Be a free kick for the Flash. Halfway to at least a result here on the road. And there's the whistle from Levi Rippey. Lots to talk about, but no goals to speak of.
Absolutely. I think
so the Pride and the Flash not really going according to script, I think.
You know, absolutely not. If I'm Western New York, I am really bummed that I have not scored one of those goals. And this is one of those games where I think they needed to score that goal in the first half, because Orlando Pride has a lot to work out, but I think given this break, they can work it out, and you know, the tides can change. But definitely, if I had to give the win to one of the halves, I would go Western New York. They just had better opportunities.
But will they rue those golden chances that they did have? They don't come along very often on the road. We'll talk more about that first half when we come back when the halftime show begins. You are watching the NWSL. It's the Pride and the Flash here on YouTube. We'll be back.
One of the best soccer players of our era. A roster to be proud of. Be a part of a new movement in Orlando. Don't miss Alex Morgan and the Orlando Pride as they take the field in their very first season in the NWSL. Season tickets are on sale now for as little as $15 a game. Get yours today at orlando-pride.com.
There's a chance for Kyle right now. He'll take a shot, and it goes in! Goal, Orlando City! Now Bowden, ball back in, headed once, twice, yes! Sam Hines! What a time for his first goal as a Lion!
A nation of thousands. A nation founded on the belief that expectations are not to be met, but defied. A nation of winners. This is Lion Nation. Indulge in exclusive content, behind-the-scenes interviews, and monthly documentaries. In Lion Nation, you get access to things money can't buy, including once-in-a-lifetime on-field experiences. Help make crucial club decisions by casting your vote. Spend reward points on experiences, auctions, and more. And all profits from Lion Nation will be invested back into the product on the pitch. Don't miss your chance to be part of something bigger. Join Lion Nation.
We are back at the building formerly known as the Citrus Bowl. It is Camping World Stadium in Orlando. No score at the half between the Western New York Flash and the Orlando Pride as these two teams come in tonight's action tied for 6th in the NWSL standings. So a chance really to move up to possibly 3rd depending on results. This is one of 3 games on the schedule tonight. Washington Spirit, Houston Dash playing as we speak. Seattle Reign and Portland Thorns in that Cascadia of a rivalry coming up later tonight. And Denise, frenetic pace. You said maybe New York's probably a little happier with how things transpired in that first half, but still 45 minutes to play. How do you see it?
I don't know if I would say happier. I think they're probably going in that locker room frustrated.
Missed chances,
yeah, too many missed chances, and are you going to get that again? I highly doubt it. And I think Orlando Pride needs to work out some kinks. Obviously, you're just looking at the lineups. The advantage for Orlando Pride was out in the flanks, and I don't think they did a great job out in the flanks at all. They didn't create the numbers up. They weren't able to get their outside backs behind their back four. I think that Western New York, was very physical, but you want those wide players to move a little bit more in the center points to be able to hold the ball, give you some time to get in behind. But whenever the attacking players got the ball, they were too quick to turn it over. And it just didn't create opportunities in the final third that Orlando Pride could have taken advantage of.
If this scoreline holds, both teams will move up into a 3-way tie for 4th, but I have a feeling this feels like a game that's got some goals in it.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's going to end with a lot of goals, and you have so much to talk about at halftime for these coaches. If you're Orlando Pride, you're going in there and talking about your individual defending out wide. They have the same move every time to get in behind you, and then they're delivering it to the same spot. If you can just learn from your mistakes in the first half, Orlando Pride can go out and change the tone of this game. And if you're New York, you just got to put it in.
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have highlights and stats from that first half.
A nation of thousands. A nation founded on the belief that expectations are not to be met, but defied. A nation of thousands. A nation founded on the belief that expectations are not to be met, but defied. A nation of winners. This is Lion Nation. Indulge in exclusive content, behind-the-scenes interviews, and monthly documentaries. In Lion Nation, you get access to things money can't buy, including once-in-a-lifetime on-field experiences. Help make crucial club decisions by casting your vote. Spend reward points on experiences, auctions, and more. And all profits from Lion Nation will be invested back into the product on the pitch. Don't miss your chance to be part of something bigger. Join Lion Nation.
Tell us we are weak. It will make us strong.
We are tough.
We are fearless.
We are relentless.
Tell us we can't do it. We will prove you wrong.
We are determined.
We are powerful. Pride is never giving up.
Pride is fighting till the end.
Pride is not only what we have,
It's who we are.
We have Orlando Pride. Do you?
Beautiful Saturday night in the city beautiful of Orlando. No score at the half between the Western New York Flash and the Orlando Pride. Jeff Radcliffe and Denise Schulte-Brown here with you as we take a look at the highlights from that first half, Denise.
Absolutely. You see that cross, dangerous cross, and just, again, that's Alex, bread and butter right there. And then you see Ashlyn just holding onto the ball, very consistent.
And the cross coming in here that Angelo had.
Both keepers, you know, solid. Again, just a little bit too early on the serve, not too dangerous.
Trying to play the through ball in and coming out of her 18. Here is great chance for New York.
But here you see it, oh.
Off the
and you're gonna, there's been 4 balls served to that spot for New York. Great opportunity. That was the best opportunity for Orlando in the game.
And another cross, that was a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
Morgan nearly got on the ends. And then the hard challenge there, and then the response.
Yeah.
They got the yellow card for Edmonds.
This was a bit of a mishap, I think, on their free kick. But here we go, that same spot again. And it was actually a well-struck ball because it was pretty far from goal.
Ball to the near post.
This was a good opportunity.
Trying to toe poke did Apple.
Yeah.
Luckily got up from the challenge. And that's led to the numbers as we look at the stats right now. And if there's anything that jumps out, Denise, what do you think once we see here? We did look at shots.
I mean, obviously Western New York has the advantage here, but it does look from the highlights that the best opportunities for Orlando Pride is to get that ball in the box early. That's where their chances have come from. I'd like to see them get behind their back 4. We don't have any corner kicks for Orlando Pride. One of those reasons being is that we haven't been able to hold it long enough to get those later runs, you know, no third man runnings, no overlapping runs, where you're seeing the exact opposite from Western New York. They've been pretty dangerous in their 1v1s. McDonald's very dangerous on the 1v1. And then they're either getting a dangerous serve in or getting the corner. So definitely not what I would have predicted going into this game. You would think your home field, a big pitch, a team that likes to build versus a team that likes to get into the attacking third early. I'm a little surprised. Also, you know, we just talked about this, but 2 back lines that are consistent. You know, I think both teams relying on the consistency and experience in the back lines, but Orlando Pride seems out of sync in their back line, and the Western New York group looks solid, you know, challenging every entry ball.
You make of the physical nature of this. Fouls are even at 4, but you do have the one yellow card. And do you address anything if you're either team in the locker room about how the game is being officiated and played?
You know what? Although I think Western New York is physical, it hasn't been overly to the point where they're drawing fouls. So I think Orlando Pride needs to drop a little deeper, their forwards a little deeper, so that they can hold the ball longer.
Looks like Leanne Sanderson may be set to come in. When we come back, we'll talk about possible substitutions. It is second half kickoff when we come back here on YouTube.
One of the best soccer players of our era. A roster to be proud of. Be a part of a new movement in Orlando. Don't miss Alex Morgan and the Orlando Pride as they take the field in their very first season in the NWSL. Season tickets are on sale now for as little as $15 a game. Get yours today at orlando-pride.com.
There's a chance for Kyle right now. He'll take a shot, and it goes in! Goal, Orlando City! Now Bowden, ball back in, headed once, twice. Yes! Sam Hines! What a time for his first goal as a Lion!
A nation of thousands. A nation founded on the belief that expectations are not to be met, but defied. A nation of winners. This is Lion Nation. Indulge in exclusive content, behind-the-scenes interviews, and monthly documentaries. In Lion Nation, you get access to things money can't buy, including once-in-a-lifetime on-field experiences. Help make crucial club decisions by casting your vote. Spend reward points on experiences, auctions, and more. And all profits from Lion Nation will be invested back into the product on the pitch. Don't miss your chance to be part of something bigger. Join Lion Nation.
Back at Camping World Stadium, get set for the second half kickoff, but we do have an update and a change, and Mackenzie Thurkill has more.
I spoke to assistant coach Connor Smith for the Orlando Pride coming out of the tunnel and got his thoughts on the first half, and he said the team was reacting, but they weren't being proactive. The Flash is exactly who they thought they were going to be, so they are making adjustments coming into the second half, and one of those being Leanne Sanderson coming in for Sarah Hagan. Now, Leanne has been very dynamic for the Pride in their 2 home games this season so far. She's come off the bench to score 2 goals, so expect her to be a playmaker in the second half.
Thank you, Mackenzie. So the first of 3 changes allowed here in the NWSL made by the Pride. We've seen this before, as Sanderson has been very effective, coming on twice so far this season at home and scoring goals.
And I just think it makes sense. I don't think it was working for them in the first half, and making this change, could hopefully shift the game in the favor of Orlando.
So Apple is off, Leanne is in, and we'll switch sides. Pride in the purple will attack from left to right in the direction of the Crown. And we're underway.
It's a 4-3-3 now for the Orlando Pride.
Is that trying to match numbers in the midfield, do you think?
I think it's just to maximize Sanderson. I think that's where she's the most effective, at that underneath Alex Morgan there. Gives her freedom. It's hard to keep track of her under there.
And leads the team in goals coming off the bench. She did get the 1 start in Chicago, nothing doing there as the Pride were shut out in that game.
There you can see her sitting in those gaps.
Looks up and immediately looking for Alex Morgan. You see how far off her line D'Angelo came way out of the box.
It was a great ball though she played, and she was very free in the middle.
Oh, McDonald trying to go one-on-one.
Here she is free again. She's just so good at finding those gaps.
The English international Drops back. Played in the Liverpool ladies system, but a big Man U fan, she will tell you.
Oh, yeah?
And we had her on in the radio broadcast booth for Orlando City in the last home game, and she's got a future in broadcasting
Really?
after the soccer career, no doubt, yeah.
Got a fun personality, I bet.
And just very, very smart, tactical mind.
And here we go.
Again,
Very
big
physical.
knee up challenge there.
Oh,
That will bring the back the other way, and Alloway sitting just inside the area.
I wouldn't have picked Muse to be such a physical player, but she is very aggressive.
Laura will shake it off.
Yeah, she got hit pretty hard.
It's Laura and Steph perhaps both looking forward to action in the Olympics.
And Laura's a strong girl, so for her to be slow to get up, you know it was a hard hit.
Alex plays it back. Sanderson trying to run on. Kyle will have it. Now
Sanderson.
Leanne has it near side.
She always finds the freedom in there.
Oh, a great ball to the back. Dealt with by Dahlkemper initially. Morgan running in.
So close.
Belanger will have to drop back to the near side.
You see her feet are just very, very good.
Kyle will take her spot. He'll receive the ball here. Belanger cuts inside.
Nice to see her attacking.
Edmonds.
Oh, just misread that.
Be a throw on the far side for the Western New York Flash in their own half. No score. Let's see if the complexion changes.
Yeah, you see New York just trying to get it forward quickly. There's no messing around.
Oh, booted forward, exactly.
Get it forward. And get it quickly, and then they push up.
Get their shape.
Yeah, Ashley.
Harris studies up, sends it long. Too far as Dahlkemper got the head on it before Alex Morgan. It will come back the other way.
Just keep your eye on Sanderson. She is always sitting in between players. Every time Orlando has the ball, you'll see that she has found an opening, and she's always thinking ahead.
Julie Hinkle leaves the pass. Donald runs right to the line. The challenge is there.
Catley slow to get up there.
It's Belanger who is slow.
It's Jose, sorry.
Seems to be okay. Just checking everything.
Yeah, limping a little. They're definitely not getting out unscathed.
Sliding on this kind of surface, so never fun either, right?
Yeah, it looks like it hurts.
It'll be corner kick number 4 for the Western New York Flash to Orlando Pride's 0 so far.
They'll have to bring another player back. They need to mark. They are outnumbered there.
Backside. The Flash do lead the league in corner kicks coming in. Here comes the second ball.
Good save.
Cut off by Ashlyn Harris.
Oh, did you see that? Off the back of the Western New York player. Oh, I don't think that was intentional, but she gets a card anyways.
Color being shown, so in that department we're even.
There we go. You don't see that too often, the goalkeeper punting it into the back of the opposition.
I don't think Paul Riley has seen that very often either, as long as he's been in the game.
I think that one's going to make YouTube. Wait, it's all making YouTube.
Here's Spencer turning on the Jets. Top of the box, leaves it right side. Whitteman.
Numbers in the box.
Well, send it in. Will it be a corner? It will not, as it took a deflection right to the keeper, DeAngela.
Thought we were going to see our first corner for the Pride.
So the yellow card on Urseg.
Spencer, very dangerous on the dribble. I'd like to see her continue with it. Oh, Jose misjudged the ball there.
Whitteman turns. Kyle to Sanderson. Nice one-touch pass back to Whitteman's. Little stutter, start, stop. Tries to bend the ball in front, but again, played well by that back line.
Very solid, right? Those center backs have not wavered tonight.
Williams.
Good
Send
ball.
it across. Mewis.
McDonald sneaking in behind. She's offsides now, though.
And the ball from
She
Hahn.
was looking for one of her forwards to do a sneaky little turn so she could clip it in, but neither of them reacted. You can
Sanderson, and then lost into touch.
You can see Sanderson is always open.
Like a 7-Eleven. Throw for the Flash. This is on from Monica, and again causing problems with Mewis.
Oh, and a miss clear. Just a little off tonight, that back four.
Whitteman. All it takes is one goal. As it,
Nice flick.
the saying goes, goals change games.
Absolutely.
Get back on that front foot, the Pride. Kyle studies up, sends it forward. Spencer will try to run across.
See the speed. Again, the center backs clean it up. Abby and Abigail doing a great job for Western New York, right?
Hands it back. Hit by McDonald with the head. Williams can't keep it. Oh, foul.
I didn't see a foul there.
Switch is made to the far side. Western New York trying to threaten again. The ball dealt with by Alloway. It'll be in behind for another corner kick.
I think
fifth of the match.
Alloway got very lucky there. I would not call that good marking. She lost track of McDonald and she met the ball at its highest point. If it had skimmed over her, that would have been a heck of an opportunity for McDonald. Got to keep track of those runners in the box, right?
Smith is talking with Tony Presley, former Florida State and Melbourne.
I just don't think they're feeling
native.
that secure in the back.
In the 18 still.
And if they make the switch with Tony, she's just got an extremely accurate 60-yard ball. She can really hit the ball well over distance and accurately. Can really open up the game for Orlando. It could be a great change. And like I said, they just seem off in the back. Although they've had, these games under their belt, there's definitely something not in sync with the back four.
Tony also able to play physical too.
Yeah, very.
That may match up a little bit with what Western New York is doing.
Yeah.
Tony yet to see time this season, so this will be good for those from the Space Coast in here to watch her play.
Yeah.
Of course, the native of Melbourne who played at West Shore High School and then at Florida State.
Just behind Sanderson there.
And forward. Catley. Spencer.
Look at
And
Spencer.
makes her
What a
turn
turn.
again. Splits the defense. Spencer forward.
So tenacious. Still
Keeps
on
it
the
on
ball.
her right foot.
And does she?
Tries to give it a go. Did have.
I like that time, a little bit more selfish. She's been sharing the ball a lot, and that time it looked like she was going to go for it.
Everybody getting on their feet.
Yeah, that
Perhaps
was
feeling
great.
something brewing here.
She is just electrifying sometimes, isn't she?
Alger into Sanderson. Back to Kyle. Trying to put the ball into the box where Alex Morgan was waiting. Catley serves it into the back post. Falling down is D'Angelo. Not a bad effort. Excuse me.
I think it was a pass, actually, that kind of slipped through. I don't think she meant to shoot that.
So it'll be Tony Presley. She will come in for Monica. And a change coming right now. So second of 3 allowed.
Although it looks like Laura is the one that is struggling. So they're taking out Monica, but does it not look like Laura's in a little bit of pain?
Oh, wait a second. Maybe there's something needs to be sorted out here.
Yeah. think they're deciding which center back they're taking out.
Monica's going back out into the center of the field, holding it out and getting it sorted up.
All right.
As Tony sits there and waits.
Don't know what happened there exactly.
Holloway looking for Spencer. She was shielding her eyes from the light. Ball was fizzed in. Kyle, nice touch.
Great touch. Good
Sends
through
it
ball.
left side.
Great service.
And into the box.
And, oh. Alex is like inches away from scoring.
Oh,
Honestly, Alex has had just a little touch off, but that's all it takes is for her to clean one of these up, and it's going to go in the back of the net. And you can see she's hanging her head a little bit. She knows she's going to capitalize on one of these opportunities, but it gets a little frustrating when each touch is just a little bit off.
D'Angelo. Don McDonald. Kyle deals. He runs. The Berlanger.
Look at that, on the ball again. She'll deliver.
A great ball from Sanderson.
And the touch is
stays
there.
down. Shot to the back post, curls wide. Great effort there for Alex Morgan, but a service with a smile from one Leanne Sanderson. What a ball.
That is a high-level ball. I mean, it was bent and textured and so accurate. And she had a great touch, a great first touch. You know, she didn't have the time to take it any further towards goal. She struck it well. It was a great save. I don't think they could have done any better with that. That was excellent.
Leads to the first corner of the night for the Pride.
And Sanderson on the ball. She delivers a dangerous ball.
Here it is, whipped in with the right foot. Comes as far as Catley.
Wasn't a great service. Let's see if she can get a better one here.
Change for $1, perhaps.
Oh.
That one hit the head, too. Catley.
And now another service.
Number 3 is to the back post, flicked on. I think Kyle got a hit on it.
Great opportunity, and again, a great delivery.
And now here comes the sub.
She has absolutely changed the game. Sanderson has for them.
So Whitman will come out instead. So now you've got 3 center backs, 3 defenders.
Not what we were expecting.
Yeah, so Whitman must like what Sanderson is doing enough.
I think that they're just giving up a lot of 50-50 balls in the middle of the field, and they're going to put Monica in the middle there to try to win those balls, because they're not winning any of the 50-50 balls in the air.
So Presley seeing her first action as a member of the Pride.
It's an interesting switch, though.
Presley, one of 7 Orlando Pride players that have played for the Western New York Flash. Presley as recently as last year. Her, Spencer, Edmonds, and Fields on the team a year ago. And of course, Alex Morgan, Ashley Harris, and Becky Edwards won the WPS championship in 2011 with the Flash.
Tony Presley had a really impressive career with Florida State as well. Just a great leader, a great center back.
Here's the throw. So right now kind of a 3 center back formation.
They just pushed Monica up into the midfield. Again, I think they're trying to win that physical battle in the middle of the field using another center back in there. And we'll see how that pans out. I'm not sure if she's spent time in the midfield before, but she seems comfortable with the switch.
Forward a little bit more. It's turned over. Monica will drop as the ball gets sent in. Catley.
She's so comfortable on the ball, Catley.
Step into Tony Presley. Now it's Kyle.
Oh, there you go. She's comfortable in there, isn't she?
Holloway.
You can see how Sanderson is so creative in where she moves. Now she's joining the front
ball
line.
to Spencer.
And can she? Oh, I would have played the ball through to
Continues
Sanderson.
to play, and she'll give it a go and send it about 30 rows up.
If Spencer had the foresight to just, Alex's run actually deterred all the attention away from Sanderson, who was wide open. If she had slipped the ball in, it would have been a goal. I just think she's kind of trained to look for Alex in those moments, but really Sanderson was the better option. But again, dynamic on the dribble, isn't she? She's really making things happen.
When the defender steps to and gets a touch on the ball, she still comes away with it.
She does.
Edmonds, there's a foul right at the halfway line on Kyle. It comes the other way.
And let's see if we're just going to serve it in. Let's see if it helps to have Monica in there to win some of those balls.
Stalemate. Bent around to Dahlkemper.
Good ball. This is where they're dangerous getting end line, aren't they?
Right side, they do have the line.
He did it again.
Donald.
It's incredible.
Cleared as far as Sanderson. Now Jasmine. And Spencer will lead the counter. Along the left it goes.
And this can be dangerous. Alex's foot.
Alex has it, and Dahlkemper took it away.
Another quick throw. And there's numbers in the box as Sanderson's in the box here. Dangerous.
They were looking for.
Yeah, but again, the center backs do a great job. Great touch.
All to the back. Spencer goes down in the box. Play on.
Ooh, I don't know.
Just at the edge of the 18.
Yeah. I know, but the ref was standing right there. He had a good viewpoint. Here's the replay. There wasn't any numbers in the box in the service.
A lot more creativity being shown by the Pride here in the second half, especially in the last 10 minutes or so.
I mean, Spencer has really turned up her game for sure, and Sanderson is dangerous on the ball, and they're not giving up the physical battle, so definitely a change. Western New York wishing they had those chances back in the first half.
No doubt. Kick delivered by Sanderson. It's a good one right into the 6. Second ball in, and it goes over the top of the crossbar.
You know what? 4 players ran to the near post, though, and she served it to the back post. I don't know if that was by design to isolate the back post and have her resurface, but
will take her time. And at one point, if you're Paul Riley, as we are in our 65th minute, do you start thinking, okay, let's get out of here with a point?
Yeah.
Or do you keep the pedal to the metal and try to steal all 3?
Yeah. I definitely think at this point, Western New York should be looking at a change because the rhythm of the game has definitely gone in Orlando's favor. So a good time to change would be now. And you got to wonder why Adriana Leon has not got in. She's played in every game for them. Very dangerous player for Canada in the World Cup. And I'm not sure if she's injured, but she's not.
Somebody getting some instructions at the bench right now. Can't make out the number. So that change could be forthcoming.
Yep.
Ball pinged in by Ersig. Playing it direct. Monica. Kyle. Sanderson shielding. Cut it back.
Oh, nice turn. And look at that delivery.
Head is up. Monica, the one touch. The run is on Edmonds. And way out of the box again, D'Angelo.
Both goalkeepers playing a really solid tactical game. High when they need to be. Quick off their line. Looks like Jose's looking for the ball. Nobody wants to give the ball back.
Yeah, you don't get to keep it.
Yeah,
Not baseball.
Everybody wants to touch it, though. Get a quick touch on the ball.
Hopefully put some luck on that.
Yeah.
Jose, throw. Sanderson clicks
What
it
a
once.
flick.
Boy.
Gosh, she's technical.
Edmonds' touch was a little heavy, trying to find Alex Morgan. Great thought, though.
Yeah, and you gotta love Sanderson's vision just to be able to know that the player's there for the flick.
The things you work on in training. So it'll be Taylor Smith. We're getting word from downstairs. Will be the switch. She'll come in for Doniak.
Yeah.
So Opton against Leon.
You know what, Doniak looks like she's tiring out there, and I think this was her first start, wasn't it, for them?
Second.
So maybe just not used to the 90-minute game here yet.
Substitution is now official. So one of three changes have been made by Paul Riley.
I think Doniak did a great job this game, though. She took advantage of her 1v1 opportunities and did well.
67th. And there a big collision. Yields a free kick.
But you can see Monica dangerous. Got a good physical presence in there.
Switch to the left side and Catley. Presley.
There's that ball I'm telling you about.
Ball in behind. The run comes from Edmonds. She'll catch it. Boy.
She dances. Oh, and I'm telling you, that was that's the ball.
I was with Denise Schulte Brown playing the part of the amazing Kreskin tonight. Knew it was coming.
I mean, she is like a weapon with that ball. It is on a dime. And
how many times did your South Florida team have to play against her?
You know, it was just once in the NCAA tournament, but she punished us like crazy with that diagonal ball. Such a good player.
You wouldn't mind seeing it now, though, right?
No, now I'm a big fan of it.
Boy, Mewis with a nice ball forward, getting a touch as McDonald trying to beat Ashlyn Harris and got big.
No pressure on the ball, and you saw the center backs not drop hard there. I think they were hoping for an offsides run. Great movement by McDonald. Was that McDonald or was that the sub that just came in, actually?
It's possible. That could have been Taylor Smith, yes.
I think that was Taylor Smith that made that run. It was great.
And our vantage point in this multi-purpose facility known as Camping World Stadium, in a football type of press box, a long way from the action. It's not like we're at Salem Stadium. Much different.
No, definitely not.
Here's the corner kick. In swinger to the back post. Headed back into the area.
Dangerous.
Got to get it cleared. I'll come as far as Smith. Spencer just clears it. Morgan, some contact in the center circle. Morgan is down right at the halfway line. Slow to get up.
It's a really good physical challenge by Morgan, but she was hoping for a foul there.
Hinkle will throw.
Alex is still not all the way up. I don't know if she got a Charlie horse or...
Or perhaps trying to pull a rope-a-dope. Hey, I'm hurt, and then all of a sudden make a
I like
a 50-yard run.
I like that.
Oh, Sanderson, how about that bit of skill?
Crazy skillful tonight, crazy.
Oohs and ahs.
She is, she's doing phenomenal. And the switch, I like how Tom Sermani uses her. I mean, the game slows down and opens up, and then he puts her in to make, you know, to change the outcome. I think it's been working for them.
Super sub spark plug, and now we'll have Berlanger.
I don't think you're going to see Tom happy about this call.
I don't think Jose is happy either. So Berlanger goes to the book, second Pride player, as Kyle making her case as well.
Oh, she played the ball, she hit the ball, and there's no way it should have been a yellow card. So I think you're going to see some unhappy Orlando Pride coaches again. Here's a free kick.
Ursig to deliver. Center back, the New Zealand international captain. Kayla Hahn,
look at
the other FSU player on the field.
Spencer doing well to read that service and win the ball. She's really come on this game.
Turn into a throw-in for the Pride. 19 minutes to go in the regulation 90 here.
You gotta love this crowd. They're still going strong. They're excited. And here she is on the dribble.
Spencer going strong as well. Keeping it on the right foot, knocked down from behind, play on.
I think she hesitated a little to take on that last player, and in her slight hesitation, the Western New York player caught her from behind. She just second-guessed herself for a moment. That's all it takes.
Smith's touch was a little heavy. That leads to the counter. Another ball bent in. Sanderson delivery. And D'Angelo read it.
You gotta love the bend that she can put on it, though. You just see the ball swerve there at the last minute.
Lewis along the right. Elizabeth Eddy trying to play that ball through on the right side. Dealt with by Catley. Sent forward by Toni Presley, again getting her first match time here as a member of the Orlando Pride.
That looked like just a little bit of nerves there on that ball.
We're up another one of those 60-yard deals.
Yeah, I'd like to see one of those again.
Monica.
Especially with the speed that they have up top.
Roll slowly into touch, throw the other way. Undefeated and untied coming into this match at home. Pride about to make a 4-game road trip, so you want to get the points when you're at home when you've played so well. So
yeah,
I would think if the result holds, it's not going to be a happy group on the Orlando side.
No. And I think it's such an important game. I think both of these teams are, you know, looking to build into the season, and this can be a big win.
Western New York has played the first 3 of their first 4 on the road. Now 4 of their first 5. They come home for a 7-game homestand next week against Sky Blue FC. So positioning themselves really nicely here.
Yeah, if they can even get a point, I think they would be happy, actually.
Erceg.
We haven't seen them change anything, though, to go for the point.
Smith into the box and sent into touch. Alloway.
Smith very dangerous on the dribble as well. I think she's faster with the ball than she is without.
Smith, one of those 3 UCLA Bruins on Paul Riley's roster.
I wonder if that relationship, that connection has helped him.
Be a throw to the Pride. His time winding short. About to enter our final 15.
Yep. Like you said, you wonder if Western New York is going to start thinking about just defending this game.
Trailed last week against Sky Blue FC on the road, scored 2 late goals to tie and then take the lead and get the 3 on the road. So they've been road warriors.
Yeah, so it doesn't sound like it's Paul Riley's personality to sit in and get the tie. He's going to keep pushing for the win, right?
They're looking for their 2nd road win of the season, make that 3rd road win of the season. They opened the season with a win at Kansas City. The one home game was a 3-0 loss to the Washington Spirit, who have been the class of the league thus far.
Yeah.
Sanderson, and too heavy on that one to Edmonds.
They're definitely keeping a better eye on Sanderson. They're picking her up a lot faster.
Quarter hour remains. Smith.
Ooh, good touch by Jose.
Off of Morgan. Used it square. Edmonds wasn't there.
Early throw.
Edmonds makes the throw to Sanderson that will roll into touch. Matriculating the ball down the field of the Pride here. Corner kick.
Oh, that was lucky.
Luck is the residue of design, somebody once said. You could use that, I guess, in the coaching realm.
Or the fun roll of the turf.
One and the same tonight. Catley. In-swinging ball off the left foot. Here it is to the back post. Falls off of the Western New York Flash. We'll do it again from the far side. Crowd looking for a reason to explode.
Yes. All right, this could be it. This could be the moment.
Sanderson.
5 players forward, a 6 coming in.
Whipped in with some bend. Falls back to the spot and will be cleared out.
Not a lot of tenacity getting after that service. The game is definitely winding down. This is where you want your team to just kind of show more fight.
Jay with the diagonal long ball.
You can see a little bit slower recovery on the Orlando City girls.
Turn, Mewis, play it through. Presley dealt with it.
With the speed that New York has up there, they need to be careful not to give up that space behind.
Turned over, the shot coming in, and not too much trouble for one Ashlyn Harris.
Can you see it coming? The Orlando City is just a little slower to drop right now, which is creating more real estate behind them, and they have a lot of speed up top. So the counterattack for Western New York could be very dangerous.
Side, all in
she
for
fell.
Catley. Fender did fall, perhaps a fortuitous bounce. No, the flag is up on the near side.
The offsides for Sanderson. Just caught her.
And the chorus of boos rained down. So, certainly, this has been the toughest battle here at home.
Yeah, the crowd is getting more lively as the game wears on, aren't they?
Let's see if the Pride can persevere. Edmonds, nice touch.
Oh, here we
Send
go.
it forward.
What a ball.
Alex Morgan trying to chip the keeper. Goal for the Pride. Alex Morgan, how about that?
Tremendous. It only took the one time.
The captain with a bit of class.
Yeah.
Edmonds
Great
with the ball to her.
She looked up, saw the keeper was out, and just tipped it over top. Great ball.
Edmonds the assist. Second goal of the season.
Class finish.
Nobody's stopping that one.
No. You know, I think the keeper should have read that a little quicker and dropped, you know? It's a great finish, though.
The potential winner comes in the 79th minute off the foot of Alex Morgan, the captain.
Well-deserved in this half. I believe Orlando City has really picked it up in this half and changed the game. And that substitution at halftime has made a world of difference. Even the substitution to put Tony in and start winning that ball in the middle of the field. I would give Tom Sermani a lot of props for his changes this half.
Back from Presley is the crowd here waiting for a reason to explode and celebrate. And you felt the energy as that ball went up into the air, waiting for it to come down forever.
Look at here, Spencer driving again.
Spencer on the move. Play a diagonal left. Here's Morgan on her left foot. We'll cut it back in across, trying to get the feet back to Spencer.
That's this going forward for this team, that combination. Spencer being able to find Alex is going to be dangerous
Morgan.
for the Pride.
Spencer and Sanderson in the box too. Flipped forward.
Oh, that was a foul, I think.
And the
Definite
penalty is
foul.
not going to be given.
Oh, she didn't just fall over her own feet there. Although she was nowhere near the ball, I think there was some interference with her movement.
Back to the long ball. Presley with the head. Comes all the way back to the center. Monica right at the halfway line. Now
Great ball.
Presley, great touch to hold it.
She's just going to drive at the end line. Oh, too bad.
Baines outside, goes in. Dahlkemper's got it. Into Mewis. Kyle had her hands full tonight. Drops back, catches it.
You haven't seen much from Mewis in this half. She hasn't gotten on the ball, somewhat disappeared. She had a great presence in the first half. This half, the only danger has been the speed of their front runners.
New York will make a change here in the final 10 minutes. Macy Leone
coming in for that little spark at the end, hoping to be the game changer.
And now a player is down for the Western New York Flash. Definitely don't want to see this as the trainers immediately run out.
Oh, and I think it was her head.
Up quickly though. She'll have to be checked out and go through protocol.
I think that's Mewis actually.
So it will be Adriana Leone who will come in for Alana Kennedy. So a forward for midfielder.
Trying to push for a goal. Smart.
Which could leave some space in behind for the insurance.
Yep.
Adriana Leone, University of Florida product by way of Notre Dame. Played for Chicago the last couple of years.
By way of Canada.
Yeah, from Mississauga, Ontario.
Mississauga. A great player from Canada.
33 caps with the Canadian national team.
This is the first game I think she didn't start for them, right? She's been a starter for them.
This is her 5th appearance, 3rd start. Yeah.
Third start.
Or excuse me, she has 3 starts, and this is now her 5th appearance. So.
Good sportsmanship.
Certainly a lot of options there for Coach Riley at the forward spot with McDonald, Williams, Noniak, Smith.
It's interesting that he hasn't found the mix that he likes, because I think they're all really effective.
So Hamilton and
yeah,
Andrade, the Colombian.
Yeah. Yeah, Lady's a good player. Here we go. Taylor Smith speeding up with the ball.
Will serve it, and it's in behind.
Gosh, it looked
Rattled
like
the net though, didn't from our vantage point.
Yeah, that looked like it went in from here, like it took like a funky curve.
Did take a deflection, so it will lead to a corner kick as time winding short in the final 7 of regulation.
Gotta like her courage to just take this game on her shoulder though and try to make the difference, right? And they've been dangerous off corners all night. Curved in.
To the back.
Oh, Adriana kind of missed that. Good clearance.
Angers serves it looking for Alex Morgan. Leone here on that left flank.
That's her comfort zone out here for sure. Very dangerous on the dribble. Hard worker.
The ball for Jaylene Hinkle. The final change will be made by the Pride. Becky Edwards will come in for Kaylin Kyle, who has run a couple of miles tonight for sure.
Absolutely, and just probably putting in a defensive-minded player here to get the win.
Well, Kyle's still out there.
Another,
okay, here it comes now. So, a busy night for the Canadian international Kaylin Kyle.
She did a great job. Did her job tonight.
Becky Edwards, nice player to be able to pull off the bench. 27 years old, former FSU Seminole.
Great holding mid.
Going up against the team she played for a year ago. Had a sensational preseason when you talk to Coach Sermani.
She's always doing a good job of marking and screening.
Forcing the ball wide.
And you can see her.
Smith with the run to the line. Goes tumbling.
Yeah.
Goal kick.
There we go. The fans are on their feet, getting into it. Again, this has been a really well-coached game so far by Tom. I really think that that was a smart decision as well.
Harris. And that will be saved in by Spencer.
Nice.
Catley.
Catley's so comfortable on the ball. You rarely see her give it away, right?
Edwards with the distribution out to the right side. This will just roll to the line.
It's good into the channel.
Goal kick for Sabrina D'Angelo.
You see they have 4 forwards right now, Western New York. They're trying to put everybody up front.
Direct attack coming.
They look like a 2-4-4 right now. So.
Don't see that in the soccer history books, really, of the history of formations, do you?
Don't, but it's a little risky when you're thinking about Alex up top.
Alex has it now. Has the game-winning goal right now, and it'll be slowed up. And a yellow is going to be shown.
To a very frustrated Adriana Leon, I'm sure.
Who just came on, picks up the yellow. We'll take some time off the clock, too. 88th minute.
Yeah.
Orlando came into the match with a +2 goal differential. Western New York -2. So those will both move to 3 in their respective directions.
Leon coming in with a splash. She's barely touched the ball, but she's got her yellow card.
Want to get something in the
Exactly.
column for the game.
It got to be memorable, right?
Loche.
Very good.
Continue the run.
She nutmegged her. This is what I'd like to see more.
To the line, cuts it back to her left foot.
Can she beat her? Yes.
Yes. Leaving it back, taken down. Couldn't find Edmonds. Now the stopped, stepping to the ball was Tony Presley.
Ouch. That really looked like it hurt. Right over the back.
Free kick Orlando. Sanderson lying on the turf.
Sanderson is a smart girl, though. She does know how to draw fouls. I'm not positive if this was one of those moments, but the follow-through looked... She did look like she won it cleanly. It was just the follow-through.
Certainly some consternation, and the yellow comes. Perhaps some dissent. And now a second.
Wow.
Sent off.
Was that for... That was her first yellow of the game, right? It had to have been her second, was it?
Check as she goes to the line. Ursig. Yeah, Ursig picked up a yellow card back in the 50th, so that was her second yellow.
There you go.
And if it was for dissent, ill-advised, and now being reduced to 10 men for the remainder of this one. Not much time left, but she's out for the next one.
Yeah, and that has been a consistent fixture for them, one they've been definitely relying on. So this is going to hurt Western New York in more ways than one.
And you see Coach Riley trying to get an explanation.
She's been excellent for them. This is a big hurt going forward. And a good opportunity for Orlando City to finish out the game.
5 total cards now, plus the red. 5 yellows and a red.
Listen, Sanderson is so smart too. She's such a smart player. She knows how to draw these fouls.
Consternation. We're in stoppage time. Sure, a little will be tacked on after these proceedings.
Alex is asking some questions.
Going back to the locker room a few minutes early will be Abby Ursig.
Unhappy one.
We're in 5 minutes.
Wow, that's a lot.
So the Pride will have to ride it out. To salt this away. We're easily well into within minute 1. About 4 remain. Ping to the corner.
Whew.
Goodness gracious, Tony Presley.
Yes, there's the weapon again.
A laser. Angelo gets into it.
Still playing with 4 forwards, so losing the defender. They have not moved anyone back. They are definitely still going for it.
Holloway flicks it. And gets to the corner. Leon will give chase.
No. Rolls out on the turf.
And back the other way. Our second minute of 5 additional minutes. Taylor has been dangerous since she's entered the game. She'll give it a go. Not much behind it. And it will be held by Harris.
No, not a great shot, but she is scary when she gets on the ball.
Drop kick by Ashlyn Harris, looking for her second clean sheet in a row. Defense in front of her has had to work tonight.
They have.
Hasn't been the prettiest.
And these Western New York players are not quick to recover. You see 4 of them lingering up top, which can be a challenge in the counterattack, but they don't have numbers back.
Belanger, now Sanderson
Still
comes
on the
away
ball.
with it.
Oh.
Being chipped from behind.
Here you see.
Trying to go over the top. The race comes on that right side. And it'll be a Pride throw.
This cat doesn't give the ball away.
Spencer earns another throw in. So we'll eat some more time. We're
They're managing the game
3
pretty
minutes
well.
through stoppage time. 2 to go. Spencer,
Oh,
now
great
Sanderson.
ball. Great
Play
ball.
the ball. Edmonds will not get there.
It was a no-look pass, though. It was pretty impressive. She saw her.
Second ball forward. Edmonds had dropped back. Angelo has it. About 90 seconds remain in this one. This will be the first winning streak in club history, should it hold.
Nice. Oh, we got Alex
Morgan.
Morgan.
Flash trying to play direct, looking for Leon. That won't get it done.
No.
Edmonds again.
Oh, what
Flash playing down a player.
Great
Edmonds
ball.
can't catch it. Again, Sanderson providing the spark in this one.
She really has. Just makes such a difference on the ball. That's what I'm talking about. The Western New York players are slow to get back. I mean, they're down a goal and they're not recovering quickly to the point where they're drawing offsides because they came from an offsides position.
Ball in, trying to get in behind Smith. Pride now. Spencer
she's
flag
onside.
stays down. She'll trot in and just take it into the corner here.
Smart. Just kill the time.
Salt this away with about 30 seconds to go. Don't need style points, you just need the 3 points.
Exactly.
Right into the corner it goes. Stalling more time. Spencer. Good play. She'll come away with it. And we'll waste more time. And the Flash just can't take it.
I have it still.
Morgan. And there's the whistle.
There's the game.
This one belongs to the Pride, the first winning streak in club history. They knock off the Western New York Flash in a hard-fought affair at Camping World Stadium, 1-0 the final.
Very exciting game. Definitely the tale of 2 halves.
Pride will move up to 9 points, temporarily now in 3rd place, pending the results around the league tonight.
A great finish by Alex Morgan.
The Western New York Flash came to play. They gave it all they could, and It took a brilliant goal by a brilliant player in Alex Morgan.
Absolutely, and I'm sure Tom is happy. I think he's really starting to solidify his lineup and a rhythm and what he wants to do with this team. And you know, he's still versatile because that change in the second half made a difference. But they have a great setup in the beginning as well.
Players come together. Nice effort really by both keepers. Ashlyn Harris. Ashlyn Harris has her second clean sheet. And
yeah,
Tom Sermani has made all the right moves on the subs once again.
And I don't think that she's going to get the save of the week, so she didn't have to do that tonight, which is a nice change. She's just so consistent, isn't she?
You have to say with the goal, Alex Morgan, perhaps the player of the match.
Yeah.
But who else stands out? Of course, Sanderson would be one. Edmonds with the pinpoint delivery on the goal.
And Edmonds overall. And Catley. The second half, there was really a lot of standouts for the Pride. In the first half, I would say the same thing for Western New York. They had the standouts in the first half. I thought McDonald was excellent. I thought Muse was excellent. I thought the center backs were excellent. But then the second half, all the Orlando Pride players were the stars.
Pride get the win. You see the brick wall as they do get the clean sheet for the second straight game here at home. Undefeated at home still. So home sweet home at Camping World Stadium. Doesn't need to be a tent, it's a permanent structure.
It's great, the fans are great. This is a great crowd. Really excited about the future of women's soccer in general. This gives us a lot of hope and energy that it's going to continue and build.
Our star of the game is the captain, Alex Morgan. She's with our Mackenzie Thurkill.
All right, Alex, thoughts on the game and take us through the goal you scored in the 79th minute.
It wasn't a pretty game. You know, we had the other team had a lot of chances in the first half, but we knew we had a great opportunity to come out in the second half and change the game, and we did that with Kristen's pass. It was an amazing pass, and I saw the goal open with the keeper off her line. She was off the line the whole game, so I had that in the back of my head, but we had a lot of good opportunities in the second half. Didn't finish all the ones that we wanted to, but at the end of the day, we got the win, and that's the biggest thing out of today.
Now, it's your second clean sheet that you guys recorded in a row, and obviously you're still undefeated at home. How do you feel like this team has grown over the course of the season this far?
I think we've grown, but I still think we have a lot to go. You know, this is our kind of second game in a row with a consistent lineup and a consistent style of play. So I think that we're growing and we're learning what works best with us. I think it's going to be hard though, because come a couple weeks from now, national team players are going to kind of start getting pulled away, so that's going to be difficult and our depth will be shown, but I think the subs made the difference tonight, so I think that's a good sign for coming future.
All right, thank you so much, Alex, and congratulations.
Thanks.
Back to you guys.
Alex Morgan, the star of the game-winning goal. That came in the 79th right there, and I thought that was interesting. The keeper has been coming off the line all night.
Yeah.
They learn from that. They watch it. And
she clearly made that mental note and didn't even need to look up when the opportunity presented itself. I mean, that's what you get from a veteran. And like she said, it's interesting that Tom is getting some of these other players in, and perhaps that's part of his plan because he is going to lose them, right?
That's correct. We'll put a purple bow tie on this one when we come back.
One of the best soccer players of our era. A roster to be proud of. Be a part of a new movement in Orlando. Don't miss Alex Morgan and the Orlando Pride as they take the field in their very first season in the NWSL. Season tickets are on sale now for as little as $15 a game. Get yours today at orlando-pride.com.
There's a chance for Kyle right now. He'll take a shot, and it goes in! Goal, Orlando City! Now Bowden, ball back in, headed once, twice, get it in! Sam Hines! What a time for his first goal as a Lion!
A nation of thousands. A nation founded on the belief that expectations are not to be met, but defied. a nation of winners. This is Lion Nation. Indulge in exclusive content, behind-the-scenes interviews, and monthly documentaries. In Lion Nation, you get access to things money can't buy, including once-in-a-lifetime on-field experiences. Help make crucial club decisions by casting your vote. Spend reward points on experiences, auctions, and more. And all profits from Lion Nation will be invested back into the product on the pitch. Don't miss your chance to be part of something bigger. Join Lion Nation.
Like what we just talked about, right?
That's right. We are back here on YouTube's coverage of the NWSL. The Orlando Pride go to 3-2 on the season. Western New York to 2-3. As we look at some of the highlights from this one, Denise.
Oh yeah, I mean, there was a lot of highlights from the game. This was a great game for fans to come out and see, and I really loved the change that Sanderson made on the game, and it wasn't, you know, it was what Tom Sermani expected. It was a big surprise in the first half. Not a pretty game.
He told you this week.
Yeah, he said it was going to be a big surprise. He didn't think it was going to be pretty. You know, it would have been nice, obviously, if they could have learned a little bit more in the first half and grown to be more effective. But in the second half, they punished them. And look at that goal from a veteran who had the idea that the goalkeeper was off her line and just punished them. Definitely a great victory. And this is what you want from your home stadium. You want to feel like there's another player on the field for you, and I think the fans provided that tonight.
An absolute dime from Kristen Edmonds on the pass. Then changing the complexion just before stoppage time. A second yellow on the captain, Abby Urseg. That sent her off, so she will miss next week's game at home against Sky Blue FC as the Western New York Flash will begin that 7-game homestand at Sahlen Stadium. So not the way you want to finish.
No. And to be honest, was one of their best players tonight in the first half. You couldn't beat her. Things came a little unraveled for them in the second half, but if I'm Paul Riley, I'm definitely disappointed to lose her for the next game.
Let's look at the final stats from this one as saves even at 4, shots eventually, and I think in the second half, wrestled away by the Pride, kind of taking control.
They did. Honestly, the tale of two halves. I'm sure Western New York is going to be watching that video and asking themselves why they couldn't put those 3 chances away.
11 fouls committed by the Flash in this one for 20 total. You had the 2 yellows on the Pride, the 3 on the Western New York Flash, plus that red card. So a busy night for the referee, Levi Rippey, no doubt.
Yeah, and both keepers getting the 4 saves. They did a great job.
Our next game here at home for the Pride will be against the Houston Dash. Then, of course, the next game overall will be next week at the Houston Dash. That will be 8:30 on the road as the Pride gets set to go on a 4-game road trip away from Camping World Stadium, but they will return to play Houston on the 23rd of June.
You know what it's exciting about this game is that you get to learn from it. You know, they've already played the Dash, and now both teams are going to get used to each other. So it's how do you adjust now? And I thought they capitalized on their last opportunity against Houston, and if they do that again, they should be pretty excited about their record.
But the Pride are putting the NWSL on notice to pick up their 3rd win and 2nd in a row. First winning streak in club history tonight with a 1-0 victory. Denise, thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you here later in the season for sure.
Thanks, Jeff.
And with that, for analyst Denise Schulte-Brown, the USF head coach, and for our reporter on the sideline, Mackenzie Thurkill, our producer, Gary Everett, our director, Josh, our Gemstone production crew in its entirety, thank you very much. And also for our broadcast supervisor, Marcos Perez, I'm Jeff Radcliffe saying so long from Camping World Stadium in Orlando as the Pride get the 1-0 victory against the Flash. Good night.